Last week we left you as we began grading the soil on the cleared space. Now we're in a race against the clock to finish before the rain returns. Philippe will fire up the excavator soon, but first he needs to get these stones out of the way.
We're getting there. I'm gonna move the tree trunks up there, or I'll burn them, and then I can start grading a little bit from here up there. It's the first time I do this, but with the shovel, the front shovel of the excavator, it goes quick and good. It's not like it's flat here, so I just have to make sure it's connected to the hill somewhat, and then make it slopey so the water can go down the hill. Good morning. We already had some rain, not too much I think, but it's already getting wet. So today is the last day of dry weather for a few days again. So I gotta hurry. I'm gonna start building a fire, get this burned behind me, and I'm gonna start raking everything out and cleaning up a little bit more. So hopefully I can get this finished today. The sowing itself doesn't matter that much. If it's raining, it's raining. I can just rake it in. But especially the grading needs to be finished, and burning this pile behind me needs to be finished as well. So let's get started. I don't know if it will keep on going. It's pretty wet stuff, so there is a good core inside, but yeah, we'll see. Well, I guess I'm too late or too slow. It's starting to get too wet. I already took the excavator out. I'm gonna try manually to continue with the rake to get it a little bit more even. Because if I don't finish it today, then this will be like this for another week or two, I guess. Fun, fun, fun! So much fun! This is not raking, this is mud shoveling. About the best I can do here for now. Okay, well, the fire is going and it rained, so my work there has stopped. I'm gonna unload these chestnut poles. They are for around the veg garden. We got them locally at a good price. So yeah, very happy with it. They won't rot away too quickly. That's why I chose them. You can buy these little poles in the supermarket, but they last, I don't know, few years and that's it. And they cost a lot of money. Well, this, it's rough, but this will last 10, 20 years in the ground, I think. We got these from a sheep farmer who does this every year as a side job. Makes maybe 1,000 or something, and that's it. Okay, 12 here should be enough, I think. Okay, next, all the metal that we took from the dump site, gonna load it up and bring it to Claude again. What you just saw me carrying up was the springs from the mattress. I found millions of those springs. That is what is caked together, but I found tons and tons everywhere. Okay, I'm off the cloud. Now that it's raining again, might be a good time to thank everyone for all the nice comments, to all our subscribers who are watching and supporting us, to everyone who bought us a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee, thank you very much, to all the super thanks on YouTube we got, thank you very much as well, and thank you to our Patreon subscribers. Every little bit helps. We try to keep it as interesting as possible, but sometimes you get what you get. So, but thanks for sticking with us, sticking through it, and more good content is coming.
Ja, Odintje.
The next day, fire is still going. Last night I came out, I repositioned it a little bit, made a little roof on top of it with the wood, and it survived all the rain during the night. So now I just came out and I removed some of the ashes to get some airflow beneath it again. So I'm hoping it's gonna burn a little bit more to get rid of the big parts, but there's already a ton that has been burned away, so I'm pretty happy. So we'll see today what it does. Depends on the rain as well. Now it's a little bit sunny, but they're predicting, I think, thunderstorms tonight, so we'll see. I'm gonna start working on the poles for the fence, for the veg garden. Okay. I'm gonna go as straight as possible, close to the veg garden. I can always go to there to enlarge a veg garden, and we have a little bit room here. Then this stays clear because we like to sit under the tree with a table here if it's too hot in the summer, if it's not raining. A man can dream. Okay. Okay, the last one against the fence here, and then one against the house. I hope against the house there's not much of a problem with the foundation. In Belgium, the foundation, you have the wall that you can see, and the foundation goes like this. So I don't know how it was here in France for those old buildings, if the wall is already this thick, so if it just went straight down, or they already did like this thick above ground and then went even bigger underground, we'll see. This is the last one against the house. I have a feeling there won't be much foundation here. I don't know if it's a good idea, we'll see. If it works with the excavator, I hope so. I'm gonna measure how tall they are now and then subtract what I want them to go deeper and tie a rope at the bottom so I can do it on my own and look if the rope touches the ground, then I know they're deep enough. Time to continue on the fencing. We've both been sick and inside for 2 days now, so the third day it's not raining. It's not that cold, so I decided to have a few hours outside trying to get those poles finished, that they're in the correct depth. So the next step is to attach the wire. The weird thing is the chickens only come into the veg garden when I'm here. Luckily the excavator has to do it and not me. The camera was here and I was already in the excavator, so that shows that I'm not feeling well. I was gonna run over the camera with the excavator.
Philippe brought these strawberry plants back from my mom's garden. She prepared them for us. There's different kind of varieties, so I guess when they bear fruit, we'll have a surprise and know what kind of variety they are. I'll have to put some netting on here later, because as you must have noticed, there are a massive amount of birds here. And I'm sure they would love a nice strawberry.
Good morning. I'm still quite sick. I tried to do yesterday, I finished the poles, but then I finished for the day as well. What I'm gonna do today, move the van back, and I'm gonna scrape all this soil that is on the edge here, scrape it off and throw it on there, because every time we get stuck in it with the van, or if we get out of the van, we're stepping into these piles of mud. A few weeks ago they came here to measure the road, so I think they might be putting a new road in. Okay, I'm not gonna say this is a lot better, but at least the topsoil that was on it, that's what I did anyways. When I first arrived, you can see it in the first or the second video, I cleaned out this ditch that was flowing here, and I didn't have an excavator, I didn't even have a wheelbarrow back then. I put it on a berm right here, but every time I didn't know it was gonna rain this much this winter and spring now apparently as well. It was getting a mess because there's always water coming down, because this slopes down and the hill is a little bit higher than us, so we also have sources of water just coming through the mountain. So I'm gonna take my brush it a little bit to the side again and see if it's any better. I can't improve this much because this is ours. The road I'm standing on is a property of the village. So I hope they're gonna do something about it quickly, because it is degrading. Let's get the little bucket out and get this trench a little bit deeper, so the water that does come down from the hill or a little bit further, the rainwater stays in there and doesn't keep on washing away the road on this side. It isn't pretty, but it's what I can do now. And the rest is this is public roads, so they'll need to fix this sometime.